everything starts at zero. That's the pace of everything. Yeah. According to my man Oktober. Just gonna let y'all know how it goes down.
1, 2.
The beginning up, where it's going. Mixed by Spear, 1200. It's a K.J. thing.
Yeah.
You never understand that, yeah.
Helpless, I hang over. Gotta learn to remain sober before my game's over. 151 in cola, intoxicated General Oktober. I'm not a soldier. It was war's not over, just beginning. Devils are still grinning amongst the children. Time to retaliate. I carry weight upon the same platinum plate from which I ate. Now I fast with altered states of conscience, starving, locked down in this Bronx apartment. Squadron respect similar to Hitler. Raise right arm and fist when I enter. Wave no spot sticker, no white flag, no surrender, no retreat, die laughing. Red and white stripes and half staff, 21 gun salute blast. Murdered by the wrath of sound clash. Voices and instruments coincide and the choices are infinite, limitless, ciphering around the brink of extinction. Sink until they realize I got them thinking.
And he showed these men of will what will really was.
The 2nd of October. You know the fuck I am.
Multiple shades of black and blue. Step through avenues I was dragged through. Respect due, be extraterrestrial. Ground zero, mind is celestial. It sound clear though, transmitting these words to be heard. I propel Jewelz underground when I emerge. See apocalypse, third eye observe. Memory record through physical optic nerve. I see devils in a blue dress, or uniform is truest form. Hell where the beast belongs. Wonder where we went wrong. Television violence strong and child porn. W.com. Drop bombs over sections infested with ignorance. Innocence infected ever since. The mental pestilence up in my residence. We fought against, but too many men rest. Take off my sundew shirt to show my fresh chest. No thug tattoos unless battle scars inscribed by the gods manifest, so they won't forget. It's Oktoberfest, yeah. It's like that. Son, do the fresh checks. From B-Low to BX. Yo, for real. It's Oktober. DJ Tommy on the cut.
Hurry up! Come on! You know the fuck I am? People know the fuck I am!
We do now. Jerk off.
Yeah. Gon' cable sites. Oktober. Son, dude, yo. I got a fistful of dollars and I'm going for broke. Jumping off of my high horse, blowing the smoke as I approach at the town of the ghost with no info. Weeping widows peeking out of their windows, riddled with bullet holes in tenement buildings. Witnessing villains killing innocent children. Nobody better stop their cash flow. Mad low, like Asada hiding out in Cuba with Castro. Underground refugees, it's not the movies. Dirty officer off duty who wanna shoot me. Taking aim at the new sheriff in the deep hood. Far from the Wild West and Eastwood. Ask for my badge and gun, I never had one. Max or Magnum, chances none. Maintain focus as I wrote the reason I came. Remember me when I'm gone without leaving my name. Yeah, the rich stay rich, the poor die slow. When it comes to the dough, everybody gung ho. Holla back when you read the reason I wrote. I got a fistful of dollars and I'm going for broke. I order cognacs after shootouts in saloons. Past midnight, savages bark at the moon. Battle cries of a lost tribe never survive. Pulling 4-5s, is he more clever than I? Back to back, 10 paces apart. Spin around aiming at faces with the dart. Spit shots at the ace of hearts precisely. I might dance with the devil if she invites me. No loot for prostitutes or the harlots. Scarlet stains on whorehouse carpets. Crazy hoes give fellatio up till they mouth hurts. Raped and murdered on South Bronx outskirts. Found face first in the dirt, the cold truth. 80 proof absolute be flooding my gold tooths. I'm so loose, and I say make my day. And they only winning if they got shots to spray. Yo, the rich stay rich, poor die slow. When it comes to the dough, everybody gung ho. Holla back when you read the reason I wrote. I got a fist full of dollars and I'm going for broke. Yo, the hunter tracks the killer and set traps with thoughts of switchbacks, spitting my syntax. Holla back for dollar stacks and get loot. Fire for blunts off the bottom of my tin boots. Yo, reality struck matches, Dutch masters lit. After the cash is split, stash chips and I write books, right hooks. Wrong left turns in the Bronx and your life took. Mice and men's territory, it was war story, all glory. To cross me is costly. Never saw me in action, not asking. Taxing up your fist full of Jacksons, relaxing, maxing out bank accounts. Mic checks and balances, blank amounts. Gambling with life, but before you place your bets, go for broke on this BX Space Cadet. Yo, the rich stay rich, poor die slow. When it comes to the dough, everybody come home. Holla back when you read the reason I wrote. I got a fist full of dollars and I'm going for broke. Yo, yeah, that's how it is. Another one, K Precise, Sun Dude, Oktober, BX section. BOE where you at? Word. Spear 1200 where you at? Say word. Come on, keep it going, yeah.
Yo, drop that, yo. We ready. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, yes. How many y'all with me? Throw a fist in the air like this. Word up. From the BX to the B low. Spear 1200. Got Supreme K Precise. Yo, I rhyme right by the light of the moon. Fight doom, walking through tidal waves. Typhoons with slight wounds, bruised and battle scarred. Riddles within bars, guard in the image of Nimrod. I think hard, drink jars, diluted gin from the pool of sin. Use the mind's computer when maneuvering through crews like bullets from 22s. Too many fools confuse my gems with jewels. I choose not to pull tools that men use. Instead I push pencils to venomous grooves. Words never meant to misuse instrumentals. Breaths of life, millisecond interludes. Militant mood walks across the asphalt. Passed off massive thoughts to transport. From motherfucking Buffalo back to the Bronx. Absolute abstract and I'm true to the art. True to the art. Yeah, yo. How many of y'all remember it was war? It was war. It was what? Check it, yo.
Plan is in focus. War is the reason I wrote this. Battle chant quote with a militant motive. You spin wax while I unload the explosives. Soloists who ran the coast without soldiers. Maintains frames of thought with intent to remain in sync with all four elements. War is evident in these sounds I represent. Camouflaged on concrete walls of tenements. Attempt to hit presidents and armed forces. Burn Supreme Courts and Oval Office. Warnings I shouted about the darkness as I rode on backs of horses and carried torches. Similar to Paul Revere. Now my thoughts are clear, so I prepare for the final frontier. Battle strategy because Armageddon is near. Tally casualties of this western hemisphere. Never fear the opposition in this massive movement. Hang the grand jury and shot the prosecution. Music proves that obstacles become illusion. From our evolution to producing revolution.
Without retribution or cause,
It was war.
without resolution or pause,
It was war.
without constitutional laws,
It was war. Without K Precise on the balls, the war is lost.
son, we going to war right now. Alright, now we strike now. By the time the dust settles, it's lights out. Alright, you have your orders. Proceed with caution, and God bless.
I awoke from bad dreams of loading automatic magazines, battling Marines and sipping liquor from canteens. Armored tanks rolling over valleys and streams, and underwater they surrounded the scene in submarines. On impact, it seems bombs hit most hard, but my thoughts launch and bombards the Coast Guard. Hitting 7-mile radius by the yard. Atheists rendezvous in mosques and synagogues. The war is on, warned Fidel and Saddam. I'm from the city that never sleeps and never slept on. In my platoon on a dark battlefield beneath the stars and moon. Now the moment I awaited never came too soon. It was war, now physical frames contain wounds, blacking out into what I thought was a coma. When I awoke, it was the 2nd of October. Sober, so I snatched weeds off of hemp trees, sun-dried and rolled in leaves. So I slowly breathe, then I proceed to roam the circumference, finding the east off a directional compass, making my way up into Washington, D.C. Robbed the treasury and kidnapped the secretary to pleasure me. Went overseas to raid the embassy, tore down your flag and drew a symbol of infinity.
Without retribution or cause,
It was war.
without resolution or pause,
It was war.
without constitutional laws,
It was war. Without game precise on the balls, the war is lost. It was war, so I reminisce. War veterans inside their residence evacuate the premises. I dragged senators out of the House of Representatives, switch the Bill of Rights with the Book of Genesis. So remember this, lock your door, cierra la puerta, prepare for war, prepárate para guerra. If you can't find me, si tú no me encuentras, I'm deep underground, abajo de la tierra, meditating, awaiting the final frontier. When the coast is clear, prepare for warfare. Images of Armageddon appear. Step in here, you best rep in the rear if you possessing any fear. Front lines reserved for true cadets. Sundew military brigade, troops connect. 7-star general carry stripes on the vest. Still at war with myself, even when I'm at rest. Yo.
without retribution or cause,
It was war.
without resolution or pause,
It was war.
without constitutional laws,
It was war. Without game precise on the balls, the war was
come on,
lost.
without retribution or cause,
It was war.
without resolution or pause,
It was war.
son, without constitutional laws,
It was war. Without game precise on the balls,
the
the
war
track
is lost. You know, it was war, son. It was war, that's all. Keep it on like that. Yeah,
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I know.
That's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Time has come. Practice made perfect. The revolution will not be televised. Yo, this means war. All for one, one for all. Empires collapse, Babylon falls. I seen writing on the wall, prophecy spelled out. War of the world, so we living in hell now. We under suicide, terrorist attacks. In the street, camouflage uniforms and head wraps. Aircrafts flown through the trade towers. Pray with flowers, lay powers in 48 hours. Aimed at elusive enemies in the Middle East. But I blame it on too much hate, little peace. World war jumping off, gather allies. But the revolution will not be televised. Warfare, all the signs are there. Military jeeps parked at sidewalks in Times Square. So far it looks like martial law taken over by force. This means war. I swore that I said it before, now I'm settling the score. This means war. I swore that I heard it before, now I'm setting it all. Yo. In God we trust, sacrifice life for war. Allahu Akbar, sacrifice life for jihad. How do you salute God with guns? Reminiscent of the Hellfire Club, menage a trois with nuns. I heard voice of the patriots, kill those bastards. Sudden attack is eliminating the masses. Imagine gangsters get drafted, come back with American flags wrapped on their casket. Where the real thugs at now? Nations of light street gangs wave their flags around proud. Truth is called out, money talks with a small mouth, and murderers walk up out of the courthouse. We not in it together. When the situation betters, you continue killing for cheddar. Whatever, the war is on, the line has been crossed, and I got battle scars. This means war. I swore that I said it before, now I'm settling the score. This means war. I swore that I heard it before, now I'm setting it all. Here it is. Yo, the revolution will not be televised. Don't listen to the media, they feeding your lies. On the local news channel, video footage of planes hitting Twin Towers from 2 angles. By the way, no survivors were found today. Bomb threats in the tenements around my way. Setting alarms, extra bombs meant to harm. Another hijacked plane through the Pentagon. Kamikaze pilots wild inside of the cockpits. Hundreds of victims, 0 options. Families cry. President speaks politics. Will the human eye visualize apocalypse? We shall overcome, I'm not taking sides, but the righteous will not let Satan rise. Out from smoking rubbish if you suffer the laws, bless you and yours. But this means war. I swore that I said it before, now I'm settling the score. This means war. I swore that I heard it before, still setting it all. This means war, 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 war. This October, insane catalyst. Going to war right now. told y'all, it's not a game. For real, see all of y'all shining, all the pretty things. I got y'all all in perspective right here. Yo, let he with no sin cast the first stone. After peace, solid verses thrown. I drop heavy Jewelz gems to hurt the dome. Crush the crowns of kings and cursed bones. Material is unofficial, diamonds shine, but lyrical breaks fools to fish schools. Swimming for the jewel of the Nile is sunken. Dropped in the Bronx River, reached the Hudson. Teach something instead of images you flash. Speak for nothing, I know the math. I keep running with the low class, grabbing gold and topaz. Bone ass, broken glass, sharp fragments of thoughts surpass. 360 with no gas. Prepare for the clash of titans, Latins and blacks and white men. I laugh at illusion you grasp and rhyme right. And I think diamonds and gold don't mean a thing. It's not forever. Diamonds and gold don't mean a thing. Let me tell you, diamonds and gold don't mean a thing.
Give the devil back his loot.
Yo, in the likes of Zen masters, I seek nothing. No substance is ever enough when the mind's circumference uninterrupted. Gems begin flooding up in abundance, running like untamed rivers of rapture. Capture gems a natural disaster. Ocean sprayed the red ruby. Mother Nature spoke in native tongue when she said something to me. She said jewelry is truly a thing of beauty, but fiends foolishly became unruly. So I tell you, diamonds and gold don't mean a thing. Picture me meeting the king, kissing his ring, your eyes bling. Not enough for me to grab mics and sing, so I spread my left and right wings. Study I Ching is the book of change, nothing the same. Shot my jewels at close range and maintain. Diamonds and gold don't mean a thing. It's not forever. Diamonds and gold don't mean a thing. Let me tell you, diamonds and gold don't mean a thing.
Give the devil back his loot.
Check it out. This is something for the players to hate. Listen, wild in diamond districts, delivering my birthstone. Opal, my vocal earth tones are dirt grown. Underground with amethyst, according to sound analysis, you glamorous. Bless ice for wife's attractiveness. Your wedding is horse and carriages, but diamonds are girls' best friends, not men. Divorce marriages. Blue streaks too weak for these. You were right. Your habit is ice, mine is trees. MCs are filled with envy. They hearts are empty. Look how far the God sent me to drop lessons. Homeless, hungry peasants. Therefore, your possessions are a blessing. Jewels for the mind, priceless. You ludicrous. Righteous pray to iced out crucifix. Truth hits. Perfect time to ask it. All this cash and jewels fit in your casket. Somebody probably robbed your grave when you die. Take nothing with you but the words of wise. Words of wise. Give
the devil back his loot, but you.
Yeah, this is B.O.E. Bacon over eggs. To my brethren, Big 7. Where you at? Yo, split 'em, hit 'em.
Hey yo, this shit get hectic when me and my ill-demented niggas come to wreck shit. Hit you with the most unexpected style that you neglected, but I just perfected. All your heads are misdirected, listening to what the radio selected, but I done rejected and came up with the correction that could never be disrespected. And it's totally independent of that whole radio element. I like that shit that's competitive, never put you to sleep like a sedative. I'm working hard in this game, so it better give. If not, I'm bogarting your whole squad. You're taking over the show with no part, and I stay barking at whack cats, thinking they rhyming on fat tracks and videos with fat stacks, but in real life they got none of that. They live in true lies, plus they got no true ties to these underground niggas who be trying to survive. And this game is do or die, so you must realize to no surprise we lash out at fake cats that get bashed out the frame. You gotta go through the underground before you can sustain your title. Essentially it's vital to come with the ill rhyme recital. My disciples is quick to slice and dice you with the mathematical shit that seem acrobatical, flipping math on the avenue. Plus your shit is not compatible and you lack a few math sessions. You're not impressing, you need to get the stepping and don't even look in my direction.
Hey yo, my brother, Oktober, this is hellfire.
That's right.
Let them know where you from. Hit 'em, split 'em.
Yo, I see too many problems, we wildin', who could blame us? Savages who clapping them flamers and couldn't tame us. Hellfire smoke, angel dust with perfect strangers. Now they aim at us with automatic steel stainless. Rebuild with ancient maintenance, craftsmanship. Seek, build and destroy, no accident. Ask if written freestyles is classic. Answer with close fist pounds and clapping. As far as the streets go, we equal. I got got no Easter clothes, but I eat though. Rhymes crazier than my man Fito. When I sucked the sister tits, but I didn't sleep with her though. That's for Walton Avenue flashbacks. Before we became target for something to blast at. Before the fact that we was speeding on the fast track. Go for broke on the zero, making my cash back. No, I got to kick the written freestyle off of the top. I stay unorthodox, my name is Zach for short. I come through, it is steady blood sport. I kick 24 instead of 20. Raw Henny every time I be with the B.O.E. Breaking over eggs faster than Ecuador to be with the OKT. Plus my man Big Sav, this is how we do. Know the ledge, that's how it is. What? 1 false move is all it takes. Like that, yo. I create stitches in time. Deep Space 9 on bass lines and drum loops. Skip the microphone, check 1, 2. My son do. Rest in peace, father and uncle. No substitute replacement. Raised in the basement and we know this. Strict militant discipline in my locus. Those with blind focus are taking notice. Keeping third optics open, not controlling. Every element the eyes behold. Me and reality met at the crossroads. Dwelling in the gold that kept hell froze. I tell poems. Soliloquies of a name not well known until native man thought that I was Indio Taino from El Barrio on the island of Puerto Rico, who killed for the cash whenever he passed go with the bastard of Ecuador. Blood brother, so I told the man I never trade wrath for dollars and wealth. I'm trying to obtain knowledge yourself. No apology for dropping my jewel. The next lesson, hands are connecting in the second dimension. One false move is all it takes. Pause the tape, make no mistake. One false move is all it takes. Pause the tape, make no mistake. As my hands connect and the plan is set, I understand the threat and the chance of death, but I have questions that are not answered yet. So I ask the Most High to let closed eyes be open wide. All jokes aside, I never came to kill, still I was born to die in the coldest winter ever. Liquor out of sniffers, October in December weather. For New Year's I shed a bucket of true tears. Then I laugh after cognacs and 2 beers. Chase Remy, when I stagger on stage, remember me. I'm like Yin with gang in the Grand Cherokee. DJs gave our locations over airwaves, so I departed on foot through project stairways. Same beat show with no smile. From the rooftop I can still see the smoke from miles. Spar with illusion, shadow box I write hooks. Form left turns in New York, get your life took. Type shook, thinking y'all was joking my wife. Now you can have the hooker if she look at you twice. No tolerance, positive male dominance. Physical meridian is supreme, honor it. No tolerance, positive male dominance. Physical meridian is supreme, honor it. Yo, one false move is all it takes. Pause the tape, make no mistake. Yo, one false move is all it takes. Pause the tape, make no mistake. Yo, one false move is all it takes. Pause the tape, make no mistake. Yo, one false move is all it takes. Pause the tape, make no mistake.
Oh, you want it one more time, you bitch made motherfucker?
We're gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna give it to you one more time.
That's right, speak truth.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep moving up,
That's
nigga.
right.
Cause it's like that!
5 Knuckle Theory, ghetto analyst, baking over eggs. It's all mental, fuck all that other bullshit.
Where you from, nigga?
Where I'm from, you choose to get abused, bruised, and battered. It doesn't matter, child, woman, or man. I'm from the land where fiends follow their nose to the blow.
Like who?
Like there was 2 cans Sam in one night. You could throw your whole life away, running from the beef, heading down the fire escape. The streets is like a wild ride, so buckle up. When it's time to earn your respect, knuckle up. These fake cats get stuck up for being stuck up. Supposed to back up what you say. If you can't, shut up. In the slums you earn your respect, then get well known. If not, walk a straight path or fall victim to the chrome. I hold more street smarts than Frank Nicotaro. I love living wild, don't wanna see tomorrow. I hate you if you love me, even more if you fear me. I hit you with my 5 Knuckle Theory if you get near me.
Why you wanna test me? You don't scare me. Why is you next to me? Why is you near me? I'ma tell you once and I'ma tell you clearly. Step before we hit you with our 5 Knuckle Theory. Why you wanna test me? You don't scare me. Why is you next to me? Why is you near me? I'ma tell you once and I'ma tell you clearly. clearly. Step before we hit you with our 5 knuckle theory.
When this beef, rule number 1 is don't panic. When drug traffic and pulling gats become a bad habit. But I can only speak for myself, a Buddha addict. You wanna test 5 knuckle theory, so rumor has it. I'm not the type to street fight, but let's go 1 round. See who's a punk now. Meet me at sundown. See snakes and spectators who applaud fights. Out come the razor blades, scarred for life. I took a wrong turn on the right path out the ghetto. My tongue represents the sword, not the ghetto. Keep a closed fist and an open eye. Cross my heart, hope to die. Throw the 5. Tell niggas not to jump in, interrupting the dumping. Make me wanna murder something. Body hunting, nothing sweet if I say peace sincerely. I hit you with my 5 knuckle theory if you don't hear me.
Why you wanna test me? You don't scare me. Why is you next to me? Why is you near me? I'ma tell you once and I'ma tell you clearly. Step before we hit you with our 5 knuckle theory. Why you wanna test me? You don't scare me. Why is you next to me? Why is you near me? I'ma tell you once and I'ma tell you clearly. Step before we hit you with our 5 knuckle theory.
Trust no one, cold of the streets, respect death. 41 times 2 slugs is going through your chest. My saliva similar to the gas in your lighter. Fuck choosing sides, Grimz a lover and a fighter.
Don't even get on the topic of lovers. I flex muscle. On Valentine I seem to punk in you, I set scuffles. Save your extra bag of tricks for your next hustle. You can't see me with the 5 knuckles, fuck you.
Oh, man.
That's right.
Yo, pass a little more of that Long Island iced tea, man. Feeling twizzy. Woo! Damn, that shit is strong. Huh, little sweet but strong.
Yo, it's gonna be a cold day in hell. Let me tell y'all, when clock strikes 12, I pull bell calls. The top of the church steeple, flat-footed, black-hooded. Who'll be the first to catch bullets? Follow hellfire laws, no more peace. I'ma drop bombs on the Bronx from the far east. Let the talk cease. Sacrifice female firstborn. Virgins straight topless with their skirts on. Kidnap chicks on the streets of East Harlem. Lock fatty girls in my basement and starve them. No eat for weeks, bring them out looking anorexic. Dirty vaginal piece ready for sexing. Menstruation blood ride on in the thighs. I listen to bitches cry, but I don't sympathize. Hellfire rule of order. Scarred bodies thrown in pools of alcohol. Thought that it was full of water, stupid.
What they want now? What they want now?
Rikers Island iced tea plus Hennessy.
What they want now? What they want now?
A whole lot of smoking trees, green weed.
What they want now? What they want now?
Crazy chicks drunk off of 80 proof.
What they want now? What they want now?
They want hellfire, they ain't ready for the truth. Yo, the next page in the book of hellfire says, capture enemies as retired slaves. For those buried alive in graves for higher pay. Pray for a brighter day till I annihilate. Until then, pass me a glass of brandy. Served in dirty cups, nothing fancy. Answer me, would you dance under pale moonlight? If the mood is right, I'll ruin my life in 2 nights. I trade wardrobes for war clothes. Let my hair grow and pose in the dark like scarecrows. Hellfire toast 80 proof to music. In times where the peace sign appears confusing.
What they want now? What they want now?
Rikers Island iced tea plus Hennessy.
What they want now? What they want now?
A whole lot of smoking trees, green weed.
What they want now? What they want now?
Crazy chicks drunk off of 80 proof.
What they want now? What they want now?
They want hellfire, nigga, they ain't ready for the truth. Yo, to write some more scriptures, you need to pour some more liquor. Write this out in iced tea, hellfire orchestra. I ignore police officer, law order. Raw thoughts for the tape recorder. Rhyme right with the poker face, no mistakes. Dwell in hellfire, feeling like a colder place in New York. Still paws on pitchforks, and the doors on this hall will get ripped off. And I say fuck the world if it's yours. Cop the new hellfire CD is now in stores. I'm sure they'll believe me then. Never breathe again, survive this until we fucking meet again, nigga. Haha. Yes, welcome inside. But warning, watch it, kid. Yo. It's far from a lost dream that you often seen, thinking man is measured with all things. Thou shalt surrender thy soul to the 4th king, set forth to bring offsprings as offerings. Firstborns are seen as sacrifice, drag the ceremonial sites. Homie, you owe me your life. Leave behind no possessions, only your wife. But I'm sure she won't be lonely tonight. Candlelight illumination. breed mistaken for suffocation. Running through trap doors, drop 7.5 floors where ice water catches you falling. Yo, you thought you were the brave one coming inside. You can run, but you cannot hide. You thought you had the heart of steel coming inside. You can run, but you cannot hide. Yo, awaken in cold sweat, clothes are soaking wet. Thoughts are out of focus, but know the threat. Hear echoes of those in debt. They owe respect. No checks that I go to collect can make me think suspect. Much stress, drag from your doorstep to my fortress. No address to dissect my rest. Denied access, trying to track my track. I'm deep in the wilderness, between hills and cliffs, where thieves can't steal the scripts. Miles from metropolis, you locked in this cell block, gasping for oxygen. It's when I breathe life to the lifeless. So in the afterlife, they recognize righteousness. Gemstar suicide slice your wrist because they cannot afford inner sight, priceless. It's like you thought you were the brave one coming inside. You could run, but you cannot hide. You thought you had the heart of steel coming inside. You could run, but you cannot hide. Dine with the devil in the darkest place. Consume raw swine pork off of your plate. Seated at the round table, put the fork to your face. Took a taste, washed down with stomped out grapes. Alcohol is not all Satan had to offer. She provides evil from lust to manslaughter. Battle scars show I've been exposed to torture and brought the author's corpse to my altar. Call to your ancestors now resting in peace for blessings from each direction. All angles from acute to obtuse. The hand of the poet ties the knot in the noose. Not loose with my true feeling. Fragments of shattered rats shot at minute villains who produce killings. Abuse and drug dealing. But in my house of wrath, I got them all under one ceiling. You thought you was the brave one coming inside. You could run, but you cannot hide. You thought you had the heart of steel coming inside. They could run, but they cannot hide. You thought you was the brave one coming inside. You could run, but you cannot hide. You thought you had the heart of steel coming inside. They could run, but they know they can't hide.
Why are you always interrupting me whenever we're doing this radio show?
I play my game.
Okay, I know.
No matter what.
I always love listening to WUSB, and you always play this hot shit.
But when you all about Oktober, man.
When you play that hot shit, I can never. You always interrupting me.
Excuse me,
Oktober
Zero. Excuse me.
Oktober is kicking that philosophy bullshit. I don't know what the hell he's talking
about. The
about.
man has intelligence. He's smart with it or what?
Oh, that's a bull crap of shit, I think.
No, it's not bullshit, man. It's what the people need today to
I tell you like this, all I know is sex, money, and drugs is all that matters. I just drink a lot of beer and I get drunk and I whack my little penis off.
And that's why nobody see your penis because your stomach covered with wine.
But I still stick her though. You know how we do, we stick her.
No, we stick them. We stick all of them. Because they want it like that.
Hey man, I'm not no botsy boy. I don't know what you're talking about where to stick them.
I only into women. When I say stick
Alright. It's that time once again. I didn't want to bring it out, but what's up? I understand now. What? Hellfire music.
Say what? I say zero tolerance, no more excuses.
I don't wanna hear no more of your music.
I say zero tolerance, no more excuses.
I don't wanna hear no more of your music.
Welcome to the Oktober Festival. We are all gathered here in case anyone is skeptical. Sitting at the round table next to you. I serve vegetables with chemicals if I choose to execute. Hellfire specialty recipe. Just a taste of negativity getting the best of me. But trust me, don't waste time debating this. Take my word, I'm from the Bronx, we created this shit. Mr. Sandman sold me a dream. Since headsets as microphones plugged in karaoke machines. We came a long way and refused to choose a tutor. Oktober BOE produced the future.
Yeah. Oh. What is it? Where we at? Yo, what year is this, yo? It's like, what?
Now focus your attention in omnidirection. Calmly inventing a sentence properly written. Can't wait to see the sunlight setting in. History repeat itself again, cycle never ends. Timeless, existent, present instead of past tense. Bring the foundation with me, Bronx accent. Actions are louder than words can never tell in my night's tale. Mind locked in a tight cell, rhyme writing like life in jail. Nothing to lose, nor believe in my words, you got something confused. All the avenues witness clash of titans. If not right into the sounds
rhymes of platinum tripe. Yo, zero tolerance, no more excuses.
I don't wanna hear no more the music.
I say zero tolerance, no more excuses.
I don't wanna hear no more the music.
In conclusion, reason behind the Hellfire movement, retaliation at the hands of my entire unit. Spitting exclusive new scripts, your blueprint is translucent because I shine right through it. My pen raised paper, whether letter legal or ledger. My track record stretches past mathematic measure. I shine forever, moving in and out of the sector. Drop another lecture to add to my scriptures.
Moving on, we stay quiet as kept. Act louder than your word if you desire respect. Yeah, moving on, we stay quiet as kept. Act louder than your word, yo, stick to the script.
I say zero tolerance, no more excuses.
I don't wanna hear no more the music.
What? Zero tolerance, no more excuses.
I don't wanna hear no more the music.
Hellfire. Say no more. Another one, baby, another one. Oktober B.O.E.
I forever think, predict through instincts, and written it in ink to find the missing links that were lost somewhere between the Pharaoh and the Sphinx. The links are the skills soon to be extinct. I retrieve ancient artifacts, no jinx, and carry glass chalices with rum to drink. In sync with time, I take flight to cities of gold, no invite. Navigate off insight, take a thin bite from the forbidden fruit. Windpipes flooded with gin and juice, motivating criminals. Call police if I be talking off beat. Still teach to keep minds filled with peace. As I walk streets, stalking an invisible beast. Mind and soul bound by each physical piece. Now beats seek for speech. Born in the east, I won't sleep till me and my miracle meet. When the pain stops, no raindrops on roses. Passwords off to masses for Moses. Flowing off top of Mount Sinai. Balancing the minds on my cipher count this clockwise. Pray to skies to organize our lives. Analyze serpents' lies through third eyes. Moonshine measured by illusions of time. I'm never blind to the truth, in fact, forever shine. As the rising sun oversees the horizon, I begin to utilize thoughts of wise men. No pride, wives of lust between thighs. Lies to my supply, so I fantasize. In the ghetto, lives died in hands of homicide. I'ma slide off the map, ride the sunrise at one time. Worlds revolved around the mind, but Lucifer shine, leaving mankind's focus blind. The solar-powered supernova burnt and crashed. Omen and Clover clash, I learned last. After rap was passed to masses, I had to live the planet on its axis, with the world on my back like Atlas. Running through the grand labyrinth and the maze was mastered. Stay shining though I dwell deep and dark. Speech is equivalent to masterpieces of art. Knower of the new order when the world restarts. All races and religions, one of each in the art. Stand hand in hand, light years apart. Tally count roll call, we began to march. I throw darts to pierce ears to hear thoughts. Cause peace in the head brings peace to the heart. While you preach ignorance cause of innocence lost. While I dwell up in the north searching for a light source. One, two. It's recording yet? Is we on? Yes. Via satellite from the basement. Oktober, off the meat rack. Yo, I'm off the reet mac. I'm off the reet mac, the meat rack. You might wanna keep that on the download, confidential. Oktober strong fist, crush your dental. Every time I don't shine, no presidential. I hold the belt buckle, it's far from platinum. Niggas know they kinda come at them, but Oktober slapped them with the magnum. Never that, I hold the mic in a tight grip. I'm far from righteous. You shoot, you might miss. You might wanna try this. Freestyle professionalist, 2 for 5, Oktober ace lover. We come through like no other. My man Grimz grade plus BOE, the Hellfire Coalition. We come through opposition, stay wishing that I put the mic down. Whenever I might show a slight frown, never smiling around town. I'm from the boogie down, Bronx BX. We come through and we throw shots, reaching T-neck, cross the seas. Every time I come through and I often breathe, and I wear the same dirty dungarees with the beat switching. I keep flipping, freestyle linguistics every time I be ripping. Yo, I'm Oktober, lungs
clean, I don't smoke cigarettes. I got your tight shit, yo, niggas it yet to be confused. I come through and light fuses when I kick the freestyle and then I hit the semi-automatic. I come through rhymes is type tragic. Whenever I be with the Kjo communications, I come through and I'm wrecking whole nations. Off the top like masturbation. When I be coming with it, I come through and I'm type explicit with every lyric. When I be kicking, who the next one? I come through and I'm dumbed down to flex, son. From the BX South Bronx, you know the rest, kid. I come through and BX, we never rested. We stay creating. I come through off the top and you facing one of the greatest of all time. I come through and I kick 4 rhymes, never written. Freestyle spitting infinite ammunition. When I be getting loose off of the top, I come through, I'm not Jew, but I'm unorthodox. When I don't stop but pause the clock, my man Aloud got the vocals. We come through and we stay down since high school, graphic art days. Niggas know I come through and I part your fade in 3 ways. Niggas know they never heard of that. I come through absurd, smoking weed with crack mixed with black dust up in the Dutch. When I catch an infinite rush, whenever mics I touch, and niggas get crushed. Oktober infinite lust. Whenever I be on the mic, call it MIC. When I'm on it, niggas come through and I stay blunted. I fly for the whole 13 minutes. Niggas is passing the line of scrimmage when I be in it. Oktober echoes is still infinite when I be ripping. I stay kicking, spit all on the webpage. When I come through, motherfuckers know I done wrecked for a decade and still haven't heard yet. Niggas know I come through and herbs get wet. Since back in the days, I be rapping in rage. Motherfuckers know it's Oktober, done wasted lines. I'm turning the page, past the margin. Niggas know I be charging. Niggas wanna grab swashbuckle swords for sparring, but I be kicking freestyle off of the top, so my curls grow straight. Niggas know I come through and I had your whole fate in the palm of my hand. I reprimand the whole land. Oktober out for the $1,000,000 when I come through, kicking rhymes with my mans from Germany and them, sipping Heinekens. Niggas know we never herbing them, we show love. But if niggas try to front, we go up above, past laws, above the law action. Niggas know I be rapping, niggas best to grab their magnums whenever I be rapping, never acting. Lights, cameras flashing, but I don't sweat that. Niggas know it's Oktober for real, don't even wet that. What?
Woo! Yeah. That's right. Yeah, motherfucking yeah. Oktober got the spit all on the mic.
That's what I'm talking about. Check it, I put the pedal to the metal when I'm ready to roll. Steady flow on an open road, never be closed. I signal, switch maneuver, move in the left lane. Swift speed running out Escalades. I'm in the driver's seat and I don't ask directions. Ride with Oktober, buckle up for protection. Not sober, sorry, I was dying to drink. Tell my mellow, turn the music off, I'm trying to think. Take the backseat, player, I'm rolling on the straight path and I don't stop for none, I waste gas. Something to put your ear to. I know you sitting in the back seat, I can see you in the rear view. Yo, swerving in the back streets, nobody can catch me. Time to take the back seat. Swerving in the back streets, nobody can catch me. Time to take the back seat. Yo, I put the pedal to the metal when I'm ready to ride. Fits 5, but only me and Shorty driving inside. High when I joyride, swerve around the block. Smoke spots in the hood, pitch around the clock. Keep it moving in the fast lane. Seat low, be controlling the gas. Focus looking over the dash. Hit the Grand Concourse in the Ford Escort. No license, smoking, hoping I don't get caught. Take the back seat, cousin, dipping the police. No wrong turns made if you know the streets. Something to put your ear to. I know you sitting in the back seat, I can see you in the rear view. Yo, swerving in the back streets, nobody can catch me. Time to take the back seat. Ready to roll. Swerving in the back streets, nobody can catch me. Time to take the back seat. Yo, I put the pedal to the metal when I'm ready to accelerate. No traffic, no brakes on the expressway. Exit on the next right. Call insane and catalyst on the cell at the next red light. Play the back seat like Dominican driven Lincolns. Underground status rolling on 12 inches. Keep spinning, I'm going the distance. Crash the whip and the keys got stuck up in the ignition. Take the back seat, I maintain my position. Keep it moving only in my own direction. Something to put your ear to. I know you sitting in the back seat, I can see you through the rear view. Through the rear view.
I see you, son. I see what you're saying. Your Oktober, I see what you're saying, son. Pass that back in.
I'm glad somebody understands me. I just be riding. I just be cruising and all that. You know what I mean? Just letting my thoughts out.
lit spliff. I transmitted ballistics to mystics. My thoughts hit artistics on Christmas and conveyed art gifts for God to witness. I massage my mistress, my foes widows. I flow below zero, my mental throws pencil projectiles. Left generals dead for miles. One profile with 7 styles, all mathematics. Dispatch my rap on the fourth savage. Support habit and force addict. Cause havoc on avenues and side streets. I slide with direct drives that ride beats. And homicide keeps killing. Thoughts spilling on Sistine Chapel ceilings. Reveal no concealing. Expose correct flows. X and O's when I sex hoes. Cess flows bless my soul. Frequency flows through radios. Monotone and stereo. Add decibels to every episode. Explode with flows whenever cassettes roll. And shatter metros with infinite echoes. My speech is too deep for mankind to reach this. Satellite dish at the bottom of the abyss. Intercepting sound waves from planet Venus. Speaking to believers through their frequency modulation receivers. SPs is sampling, no dancing. No more wedding Shandon and Southampton mansions. Pose questions I've been answering. I'm specializing in mind scan and program channeling. Images I'm capturing through my surveillance. Suspect fled the scene with armed assailants. Clean getaway, we escaped through the gateway. Mathematics estimates the weight of my wordplay. I display dreams on screens of dot matrix. Spot Satan writing this proclamation. I awaken in cold sweat. The devil posed no threat with petty context is grotesque. My flow blessed the whole entire nation. Hear echoes like yodeling off top of the Appalachians. Track lacerations and rabbits decapitation. Infinite echoes keeping my cipher circulating. Wise and understand. Too many myths and lies all dividing the plan. I represent 100% man, no division. No percentages are cut off for being Christian. I vision life with hope to unite Aryan white to black Israelites alike. I invite mosques and synagogues, temples and churches to combine minds regardless God's worship. Religion was written, given to billions, so we cannot link, thinking alike and building empires of wise men, women and children who know good and evil and recognize real sins. I understand the facts and history, but I will not question the divine mystery. Shine blissfully in what you see is paradise. High price, but still cannot afford the sacrifice. It's like
it's time to seek everlasting peace.
Yeah,
we need to seek everlasting peace.
I don't preach everlasting peace, but if peace is out of reach, then I have to teach. I followed my mother's ways. Silent, humble, I praise. I was properly raised, but not properly trained. Private schooling up until the 8th grade, but still, devil soldiers are brave, not afraid to kill. I'm not at all evil, but there's time before I'm peaceful. Rhymes to teach before the reaper reaches you. Call the spirit of Hebrew to breathe through. Seek for proof, what I speak is the truth. Respect to the east is due, and we too can truly live in peace in the likes of Jesus. Theory is abstract, but thesis true. Subtract the color factor exists equal. Now racists are getting facelifts, erasing the pain from their faces, replacing the hatred. Pages of ageless urban theology, so no believers read the scripts and follow me.
It's time to seek everlasting peace.
True.
We need to seek everlasting peace.
I don't preach everlasting peace, but if peace is out of reach, then I have to teach. And only in God I trust, though the mystery marauds us. A plateau too far for us to touch, but still in reach of God's clutch. In a universe large enough for sun, moon, and stars and such. Pardon us our trespasses, but do we pardon those who trespassed against us? If payback is a must, check chapter 19 verse 18, book of Leviticus. I'm godly without a body, my repertoire, amen to Allahu Akbar. We all are appalled by the final call. Consolidate before apocalypse tears metropolis apart. Mirage of the beast appeared to me in the streets. Discreet, eye contact but did not speak. Keep it moving up until the next time we meet. We spared each other's life at least, and that's peace.
Yo, from a great distance, I seen it all collapse. Seems like the foul act of a malice in fact. Matter cracked and your loveliness turned rubbish. Underground where your mansions burn above it. Learn to love it when you seek nothing. Chaos struck all of a sudden at home where the heart is at. Buried beneath earth and artifacts. Hard as attack when your palace walls collapse. Yo, you've been ignoring the warning. Prophecy of destiny's orphan sent to me often. Snakes wasn't meant to be talking. Offering forbidden fruit to my wife in the garden. I'm not ignorant nor begging your pardon. Wickedness brainwashed my squadron. Clock predicts apocalypse. Time to retire, try to relax when your empires collapse. What's the blame for destruction? Winds of hurricanes thrusting or lust with the same substance. We stuck up in the crux of corruption. Your architects must have been dusted for what's constructed. Empires collapse in fraction of seconds. Wasn't acts of foul peasants or enemy vengeance. Perhaps it was jealous apprentice. Set an escape, 666-foot fences. Your residence, property is probably worth less than earth's stress. Much work, no rest, but yet we not hopeless. Coming back underground, starting over with slow steps. I grow stressed, watching y'all progress with no sweats or tears. But I seen blood spilling for years. Unfortunate, I'm not denying the fact, but not the one crying when your empires collapse. Fire in the sky, empires ablaze. I've been watching now for days from miles away. I must say, tired of being a modern day slave. Dwelling underground railways, heartless, lifetime of hardship. Hustling the graveyard shift, darkness, but I forever shine regardless. Being a fatherless artist is God's gift, and my mission is unaccomplished. Trust me, not for money, food, clothing, and shelter. I'm homeless, bummy, and hungry. Hunt for me, private premises I'll be stalking. Earth's natural resources, my fortune. Snakes wasn't meant to be walking off tight tracks like that, so pass my mic back. Study maps and almanacs to form attacks, but when it all collapse, son, I fade to black. Fade to black.
That was the last track by Oktober, and it was called something about your empires collapsing like the World Trade Center or something like that. I think that's what it was talking about.
And I just want to correct you. When I say stick all of them, I love my women. That's all I say.
We stick all of them like the background beat playing in the background. Riding the train by a 2 for 5, yeah.
Stick all of them.
Stick all of them little putas.
But watch yourself, watch yourself.
Okay.
Don't stick no chicky.
This game over here is coming to a close now, so we're gonna put one more track by Oktober.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I think it's called something like 66 or 1045 Beverly Hills, something like that.
Where do you hear this?
I think that's where I buy my cocaine and my cerveza from.
Peace to 7, BOE.
10452. Oktober forever, man.
Right,
and don't let the bullshit fool you either.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's Oktober, for real. Yeah, and what you thought this was? What you think this is? I dwell in the realest realms of the wilderness. In the crevices of hills and cliffs, where the ways of wickedness exist. I walk with an open eye, closed fist. There's no place like home until foes take over land now on the hill. They all prone to kill. I still roam the open field. No grass or daffodils. Whatever waits round the next corner you turn is determined by the measure of respect you earn. Checks to burn, cash is the first concern. Long-term code of the streets confirmed. Yeah, but I reverse the laws we succumb to. Before walls of my fortress crumble, there were villages that we used to run through. Now I lay low in an underground tunnel. Yo, I don't know what you think this is.
What you thought this was?
What you think this is? Yo, I don't know what you think this is.
What you thought this was?
What you think this is? Yo, in the grand wasteland and slums, names and faces, I shake hands with none. Grams and guns I take for ransom. The population follows a phantom. Where I'm from, planets are not diggable. Spots you rest at, opposite of hospitable. It's pitiful, conditions are critical. Laid up in hospitals, no solid foods. Violent tools, but man, I fear not. Seek for protection, not near cops. They belong in cell blocks, severe lock. With jail tattoos of skulls and teardrops. Appear like spots sketched on physique. Canvas of the mind stretched on the streets of concrete. No sex on the beach. They keep firearms in palms or arms reach. For real, I don't know what you think this is.
What you thought this was?
What you think this is? Yo, I don't know what you think this is.
What you thought this was?
What you think this is? In the deep night, underneath street lights, street fights, crisis and street life make it hard to sleep at night. I be seeing the light when I ignite leaves and peace pipes. Speak right, because I have to build around the wrath I feel. Savage's skill, facts is real up in this Bronx battlefield. From 161st to Castle Hill, new world attitude. Physical gets battered and bruised if you acting fool. Old school Walton Avenue, 10452, reppin' the Bronx, and that's true. I don't know what you think this is. Where I live, my echo's still infinite. I say peace within the wilderness.
What you thought this was?
What you think this is? Yo, I don't know what you think this is.
What you thought this was?
What you think this is? For real, I don't know what you think this is.
What you thought this was?
What you think this is? Yeah, it's like that, y'all. It's like that. For real, Oktober.